Okay, I've tried like 6,000 videos, maybe a mild exaggeration, more like 5,000 or so tonight, but mine's kind of been out there and giggly and all sorts of different reasons why I can't do anything useful today. But I kind of just pop on. Today is extremely hot, so you've won this round, global warming theorists. But we are back in the philosophy corner, because shticks should always be used. It's a good way to show how serious you are. But I had an event recently. I just had a birthday, which was great. I had thrilled about it. I had a wonderful birthday. But I don't really want to talk too much about myself or personal life because, well, it's just not really the place for what I was trying to do. But the one thing I'll say is I am a child of divorce. Like, who isn't, who was born in the 80s? But kind of what made the birthday thing more fun. And, you know, obviously going through divorce and all that stuff as a kid can be hard, and, you know, if it's nasty or not, all that can have all sorts of different effects. But what's really cool is the birthday keeps going. And actually all the holidays do, because at least the way my family's, and see, this is where this is going. Families. I'm actually lucky because I have multiple families. I really have 4 families. And I'm very thankful for that. You know, I guess I'm gonna go to full whiny emo mode or something like that, but I'm very lucky that I have, you know, my parents were both able to get remarried and to be happy and have families as well, you know, but I'm not gonna like list who's who and all that, but you know, it's really cool. I mean, and obviously you build a family as well. If you get married or something like that, you build a family, but your close friends and all that. Like, I mean, I had like 6 birthdays. I'm not even exaggerating. It's crazy. I got to spend time with my mom and stepfather, and I got to spend time with my father and stepmother, and I got to spend time with my brother, and I got to spend time with my best friend, and I got to spend time with my grandparents, and you know, you keep stretching these things out, and that's actually every holiday and every event. I mean, sometimes we do, you know, certain things you have to switch up, but there's only so much. Like Christmas Day, you're going to be running around. It's something, you know, obviously anybody who even married, even if they're with single families, you're going to have a lot of families to deal with. And it can get tricky, or something like Thanksgiving. You're only going to really get to eat one dinner. Some families actually adapt that stuff too. Like a good friend of mine, his family, what they do is, because they know he's married and all that, is they do a Thanksgiving breakfast every year. And they do their breakfast, and they basically go and sleep for a couple hours, and then they go and do the other family's dinner. It's great. And every family has their own dimensions and how they do things. But I think it's pretty cool. And I guess I just wanted to say, I don't know, like I said, it's been a birthday for over a week, and nobody's gonna complain about that. Birthdays are cool, regardless of the fact you do have to deal with getting older. I mean, that you can't stop. It does beat the alternative. But it's kind of nice, and you know, it's one of those little things in the world where you remember that many people support you and care about you, and it's a really nice feeling. So I know I'm kind of just getting into the feels mode and not really being philosophical or intelligent or anything, just kind of talking about me and how important I am. But no, it's I guess anybody who's had to deal with these things, or mixed families, or anybody married, anything like that, they know you got only so many hours in the day, and you gotta focus to it. And I'm very lucky to be able to realize that people notice that. I guess there's a lot of people out there who want to spend some time with me, and that's pretty cool. And here I am, so I mean, there we go. There's another birthday, and I'll have fun with doing all that stuff. And well, let's be fair here. Let's go to the downside. Is I gotta buy an assload of Christmas presents. I gotta remember a bunch of birthdays. I can barely remember my own. So, you know, it's not perfect, but I guess you gotta make do with what you get. And I'm very lucky, as I feel like I've got a lot of people out there who are on my side. So that's a good thing. And I hope that they all know that I'm on their side, and I think it's the most important is everybody realizes that it's not like a popularity contest. Families able to put their ego aside and realize, like, the other thing too is, let's be honest, we do shop these things. We know who the better cook is or who does the bigger Thanksgiving dinners, and that's where we're going. You might be the least favorite parent, but you have the big spread at dinner. We're gonna be there. Okay, as you can tell, I'm having a little bit of fun with this, but I don't know. As I said, we're doing this, and it's like 1,000,000 degrees. So I guess I was thinking of the Christmas in July thing. That's a thing which I'm still not really sure about, like why that happens. I guess that, obviously halfway point and all, but it just seems weird. Like, the Santa hat is pretty heavy if you ever had one of those things on, and I think it's like 10% of all the heat through your head. So not all about doing the Santa hat in mid-July in the summer. It's a bit much, especially with the short shorts. It's strange. You got this thing going on, but yeah. So I don't know. I kind of thought I'd do this video anyway, since I'd mix up what I have in content level. So far, there's mostly babbling, but trying to be mature. But figure just throwing a little something, hitting on the feels side. So that's that.